Hey, what is going on? And Brad Tragic back once again. Oh, let me pop my chair up here. Looks like a midget. My wife gets mad because she comes home and I move the chair up because it's really low. And I tell her, I'm like, I look like a midget. I look like a midget trying to talk on videos, so I have to move it up. She likes to, sit in the low rider, but I don't. Anyway, let's get on to my topic at hand. If I can learn how to talk today. Um, So I'm not restricted by time, so I would love to just go dive deep into Monday Night Raw. What happened this past week? Holy crap! Uh, I'm gonna watch Raw this week, and if something does not happen to make me want to continue watching, I'm actually gonna start watching TNA, which is really bad because I don't know why. That TNA is actually it's not very far above or below WWE standards right now, and that is my honest opinion. I mean, if I look at TNA, and I haven't even been watching it, but I know they have got to be on the same level as what WWE is right now. That's why WWE needs competition. They need somebody on Monday night to battle them out because they are being horrible right now. They are giving us basically what I kept saying online the past couple of days is WWE is like stale cereal right now. Is you're eating it, you don't like what you're eating, but you don't have no choice because TNA is not at a level of what WWE is right now. They have all the stars, but they just aren't. There's not putting out the product right now. They're getting there. They're getting there. But TNA, I think that within a couple years, they're going to be actually a very very good product to battle WWE, and I think they really should try and go back to Monday nights and try and battle Monday Night Raw because if they do get to a point, if they get better writers, and they start to do their storylines better, basically, I think what the problem is with TNA is they try. I'll get to TNA in a little bit, and I'll talk more in depth. But just basically, I think TNA, is trying to run too many storylines, and they need to back off of that. They need to run less storylines and just focus, on like 3 or 4 storylines, and then that's it. Don't try and run, like everybody's in a storyline, blah 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 blah. It's ridiculous. Just slow down, and they would be a way better company, I think, than what WWE is right now. Right now, WWE. Okay, so we start off on Monday Night Raw. Cena comes down the ring, blah blah. Basically, just straight up there. I'm not gonna turn heel. Well, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna embrace the hate. Whatever. That's basically what he's saying. And then Kane, you're gonna change, and I'm gonna show you you're gonna change. You're gonna embrace the hate tonight. Blah blah blah. That's what happened. So bunch of bullcrap. Um, basically, I'm not gonna do them in order, but basically we saw a women's match or a women's tag match. Bella's return to ring. That was kind of interesting. I was kind of interested to see the Bellas back in action because I missed them because they're not doing anything. Evidently, they don't want to do anything with the other girls, but they like the Bellas for some reason. They must be blowing somebody hardcore or something because evidently Bellas is the only one they care about. So do something. If they care about the Bellas, do something with them. For God's sakes, just do something with the women's division that I actually care about. I remember caring about Sable and all these other women back in the past, but now it's just like I can't even watch this. I can't even like stand to watch it. I have to fast forward. There's no. I mean, they just need to get rid of the blonde bimbos. If they're gonna put them in there, they need to make them, basically just lose. Go in there and try their hardest, but they can't beat them. Just don't have them win. If you're gonna have them win, then it's not plausible. The women they got in right now, and they're trying to make heel. That's the thing. If they're gonna have women wrestlers in there that I mean, when I say women wrestlers, I'm not talking about Kelly Kelly because she's not a women's wrestler. She is not a women's wrestler, and I will not call her a women's wrestler because she's not. She is a blonde bimbo that they stuck in the ring. It's basically all it is. Now I will say Alicia Fox, she can wrestle, and I think that she is a women's wrestler. But the thing is, with these women wrestlers that they have, they need to put them in the face position. If these blonde bimbos, if they're going to put them in the ring, make them heel, make them bad guys, because we're not going to cheer for these people. I mean, you're going to have, 60% of people that are going to cheer for him, whatever. But I tell you right now, those other 40% that don't give a shit about the women's product right now, if you turn around and you do that, you make them heel, you put the actual women wrestlers as, the baby faces, there you go. I mean, until they get more better of a women's, standpoint, or, those people, that the blonde bimbos get better in the ring, then that's what you need to do. That's what needs to happen. If not, then the women's division is just going to suck. And there's going to come a period, like, there's always a period in women's wrestling where it gets shitty and shitty and shitty, and I mean, there might come a point where they just get rid of the belt for a while again, like they did in the past. but I just don't think they will, just because they know that it will pick up again at some point. It's just like WWE, it has this period of retardedness, and I think we're coming toward a boom period. It's coming, and we're just, it's taking a while to get to, because there was a lot of great stars in there, and eventually they're gonna have to push somebody. So I might do a separate video on that. But another match, we had Wade Barrett, Santino. Who won here? Wade Barrett. But a good match. I'm glad to see Wade Barrett getting an actual, put in the ring. Actually, he's going to go over, so that's really good. Then we saw, at one point during the night, I believe we saw... I'm kind of spacing on what happened. I don't know. Oh, we saw Daniel Bryan and Cody Rhodes in the first match of the night. Okay. I think somebody in the back is like smoking crack, because they don't put these matches in any order. They're just like, oh, okay, let's put the world champion out there in the first match. A la Ron Simmons, WCW, they don't care about the world championship. But anyway, Daniel Bryan goes out, wins, and I don't think it was a bad match. I think it was actually a really good match to start out Raw, so we got you excited for another Raw. But what was going to come, you didn't know it was going to suck. But yeah. So a good match to start off Raw, and then it goes to shit from there. And then we get to the 1 hour main event. CM Punk defends against Dolph Ziggler. I don't even remember what exactly happened. I just know that Dolph Ziggler won the belt. I've heard many things, and I could have swore he pinned him. But some people were saying like some other things, but I don't understand. Anyway, somehow Dolph Ziggler got the world championship. I'm not against it. I think it's a good idea, because it puts a world championship on him, and it's legitimately he is a world champion now. So last time it was kind of shady how he got the belt, because I think it basically got handed to him. He didn't win in the match, I don't think. So this is actually good, because he won the belt in a match. He got the world title. It was kind of shady, but he is a heel, so it makes sense. And I mean, think about it, Triple H got his belt the first time, like kind of weirdly, because Shane McMahon helped him win the championship the first time he won. So I'm not going to compare Dolph Ziggler to Triple H. He could be good down the road, but I think he will. But give him time. Dolph Ziggler got the belt. They announced Dolph Ziggler's got the belt. I can't talk. They announced at the Royal Rumble, Dolph Ziggler vs. CM Punk, the first Royal Rumble match announced, I believe. I don't think they announced anything else yet. Of course, the Royal Rumble is going to happen, but they haven't even announced any participants to it yet. I mean, there's going to be 40 people, I believe, like last year. I don't know if the late year before that there's 40 people in it, but I kind of lost track of what happened with pay-per-views, because I know Royal Rumble, they bumped it up to 40 in the past, last year or the year before that, they bumped it up to 40. So that's pretty interesting to see that. So that's pretty cool. They haven't announced any matches, though. That's the first match you got. Basically, I think the quote of the year in 2012, the best quote so far of the year, CM Punk tells John Laurinaitis that I better win this match. If you cost me to lose this match, they're going to be calling animal cruelty on me, because I'm going to beat you like a bitch. That has got to be the quote of the year so far in WWE. They start off Monday Night Raw, the first Raw 2012, and they started off with one of the best quotes we've heard in a long time from a wrestler. Holy crap. I don't think CM Punk has had like a quote like that in ever. Yeah, he's probably got some quotes like back then, but this is the only quote I remember that him coming up with. It was like, yeah. So, good quote from CM Punk. CM Punk, you're awesome. Alright, so I'm just going to jump right to it, and I'll probably go into... Actually, I want to talk about the end of Raw first. Okay, so at the end of Raw, I'll get to the It Begins promo in a second. We saw John Cena 6-man tag. John Cena, Zack Ryder, Big Show. Why is Big Show there? It doesn't make sense. Mark Henry and Jack Swagger. Alright. So you get Jack Swagger in the main event, but then they just blow semen all over him and they don't want to do anything with him. They basically, it was stupid. I don't know why it even happened. I have no clue. Why didn't they just put Jack Swagger and John Cena in the damn match? Actually, no, they could have put John Cena and Zack Ryder in the match with Jack Swagger and somebody else, and it would have been more relevant than this crap. Put Drew McIntyre in there or something, something. But basically, John Cena wins the match, and Zack Ryder gets. Kane comes out of the ring and attacks John Cena, puts his hand over his mouth, which I like that. I like that whole concept of what they're doing with that. I don't understand. It'd be something like the Mandible Claw or something. But he knocks John Cena out, and Super Cena comes back later to save Zack Ryder, because he gets trying to get pulled into the ring by Kane. And then Flame comes out of the hole. Didn't really make much sense, to be honest, but it's kind of furthering the storyline between Kane and John Cena somewhat. It didn't really make much sense, to be honest. Like, I'm looking at it, I'm like, this is how we're going to go off the air? This is kind of retarded. This is worse than, I don't even know what to compare it to. This is not a very good main event storyline. It's really not that good at all. It's like, good God. Like, this is the main event storyline. This is supposed to be our main event storyline. Kane and John Cena, and it's horrible. Fucking horrible. Horrible. Alright. Going past that, John Cena did turn heel. Do it. Just do it. God damn it. Anyway, it begins promo. Holy crap. Alright, so it comes, and you see the promo play, the ball bouncing beep, 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 through the field. Little boy's talking. Time now. Time is now. Light goes out. Everybody's crowd's going nuts. They're all kind of. It's kind of a weird because you got that vibe. It's gonna be a big. It's gonna be a big thing. Everybody's excited. It's one of the. I don't know what to compare it to. I mean, it's got to be compared to when the first time, Jericho showed up on Raw, like the very first time. Or, the return of The Undertaker, or the return of Triple H, like on the Raw, or Austin. It's compared to that because you know it was big, you know something was going to happen, you know who it was going to be. And then you see the arms outstretched, and you know who that is. It's Jericho. And I'll probably do a video on that because I really don't think it should have been Jericho, to be honest, with this kind of promo. But he comes out, has lights all over a jacket, pretty cool jacket, awesome jacket. And he basically doesn't say anything. He goes, yeah, baby. And then he doesn't say anything. And then just to further that, they try to get an interview with him on WWE.com, exclusive video, whatever, and he didn't say anything on there either. He's just smiling. And he walks away. Didn't even answer him. I don't get it. What the fuck are they doing? This is stupid. And this is what I'm talking about. Like, WWE is like stale cereal. They're giving you, like, you sit down and you got a bowl of Lucky Charms, and you are so fucking excited to eat that bowl of Lucky Charms. You bite into it, it's stale. There's nothing good about that bowl of Lucky Charms. And that should be an awesome bowl of Lucky Charms. But it's stale. It's hard. It's, you find out it's like diabetic Lucky Charms. It's just, it doesn't taste right. It's not right. They don't give you what you paid for. It's like, or you'd hate to tell you you're going to give you something, and then they don't even give it to you. Brodus Clay. This crap at Chris Jericho. The main event storyline. Fucking horrible. It should be better. Kane and John Cena. Two of the biggest icons in the past 2 decades. And then we got CM Punk, the World Heavyweight storyline. Horrible. It is not that great. It should be better than this. They could do a whole lot. How much time did they dedicate to the WWE Undisputed Championship this week? With CM Punk title, the one he held. No time at all. 10 minutes? 15? The only time that they dedicated to that to that championship. The whole show should be built around that World Championship. Not John Cena. I don't give a fuck about John Cena. Whoever has that World Championship should be the center point. Just like Hulk Hogan, just like the Macho Man, just like Triple H, just like The Rock, just like Austin. It was all built around them. You've seen that World Champion like 4 or 5 times usually in a night on Monday Night Raw. You see Punk maybe 2 times. You see John Cena 3. He doesn't have a championship. Why do we see John Cena that many times? You see Kane more times than CM Punk, or the same amount. Doesn't make any sense at all. It really does not make any sense. This week, if they don't put on something, I probably am going to start boycotting WWE. I'm probably just going to start reading the website, and I'm going to start watching TNA, because this is ridiculous. I'm getting to the point where it's stupid to watch WWE, because they're not giving you what they say they're going to give you. Their stars are horrendous. They get the same people every week. You get the same people wrestling. Let's say we see Beth Phoenix every week. We see Kelly every week. This week was a little different. Twin Women's Division. We see basically the same wrestlers. We see every single week. Besides Wade Barrett, which we've seen every week, but he actually wrestled this time and actually had a full match. I guess we can call it that. We see Cody Rhodes, Daniel Bryan, great match. That was it. Those 2 matches were the only thing viable to watch on Monday Night Raw. CM Punk match was a joke. It really was. It was a joke. It was really a joke. It wasn't. I don't think it was a good match. It wasn't a good match at all. It was. They knew it was going to be a screw job at the end. It wasn't out there to be a match. It was out there to further a storyline to go to the Royal Rumble. It wasn't a match. We got 2 matches on Monday Night Raw. Don't count the women's match because that ain't a match. Horrible. It's horrible. It's an okay match. I give it like a 1.5 stars. It's horrible. So the only 2 good matches, which is really bad to say good matches, Wade Barrett and Santino Marella, but it was a good match. And then we get Cody Rhodes and Daniel Bryan. If I'm missing a match, comment below. But I'm telling you right now, those are the only 2 viable matches that we have in the Raw. That's all we had. That is all we had. I guarantee you, I can turn on TNA and find at least 3 or 4 matches that I like. The product is going down the shitter. It's going down the shitter. TNA needs to step up and bitch slap WWE and take over Monday Night. They need to come back. They just need to come to Monday Night Raw. Or come to Monday nights. They, Eric Bischoff needs to step up and and say, Monday Night Raw sucks right now. Give us another shot right now. Because I guarantee you, they go up against Monday Night Raw right now, they'll win. They will win. And if they don't win, then WWE fans are retarded. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have anything else really to talk about Monday Night Raw. It was stupid. It was dumb. Not happy with WWE right now because the product is horrible, and it's not just because of Chris Jericho. It's all this build up, and we got nothing. We got nothing for it. No explanation of what happened. Why the hit promos? Why was he the guy? If it was Undertaker, it would at least make sense because he's a fucking Undertaker. He's a dark character. Chris Jericho is not dark. It should have been like a comedic stand-up thing telling us where he's coming. I'm coming back to Monday Night Raw. No, he has a dark promo thing saying he's coming back to Raw. Who cares a shit? He's not a dark character. He was never a dark character. I would never think that I'm scared of Chris Jericho. He's not a scary guy to me. He seems like the guy you can be in a bar and have a drink with. Not somebody ooh, he's coming back. Ooh. Fuck. Stupid. I want to end this video. I'll probably do another one here in a second. I know everybody's talking about John Cena turning seal. Turning seal? Probably better ways to do it now. Anyways, this has been Brad Tragic. This has been your Raw review. Later.